The scene shifts to the north for the Summer Nationals at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Bloomsburg is a quiet little college town in the north-central part of the state, but one weekend every summer, it becomes a trucker's paradise when the Jamboree rolls into town. But all the attention shifts to the fairgrounds after a night of cruising where the ultimate off-road machines prepare to do battle. Bloomsburg may be a trucker's paradise, but it's been a graveyard to many mud racing vehicles. These are the remains of the Bucket T driven by Rich Goditis. Now Rich is in Ratso in the far lane, the 92 Summer Nationals. A late start out of the block, but watch what happens in the shutdown area. The fiberglass body shreds, the roll cage though is intact, and the driver was uninjured. The end zone shot, once again coming out of the pit, is where it all went wrong for Ratso. He appears to be on top of the mud right here, comes out of the pit. The chassis has a mind of its own, turns sharply to the right, and starts barrel rolling, pirouetting on the rear, and shedding parts. But once again, the roll cage was intact, and the driver was hanging on, protected, and uninjured. Let's call it chassis magic, but it has to be black magic. Now, we had the luxury of replays as we analyzed what happened. Poor Rich, fortunately, only had to go through it one time, and he's still shaking out the cobwebs when Army caught up with him.
Looks like coming out of these pits are causing all kind of problems for guys all year long. It seems like going through the pits one thing, but it's a whole different ballgame when you come out.
Yeah, about three-quarter track, it caught a rut, and it just, when you hit the dry, it really turned me.
Who built your chassis? They did an awfully good job.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, a wreck like that is certainly tough on the loved ones as we take a look at the remains of the front axle. Now, a few races later, Matt Ward, the Mystic Warrior from Mechanicsburg, is about to take center stage in Bloomsburg. Well, that's water from the safety barriers, not fuel coming out. The driver's okay. The safety equipment once again did its job. Now Ward gets up on the berm. It looked like he might flip it over. He comes out of the pit, gets airborne, tucks to the side, and shoots across the other lane and collects the water barriers. Once again, less damage than that he hit a concrete wall head on. Now here's our ISO shot of Ward. Now watch the chassis flexing. He hooks a rut right there and launches it when he hits the right barrier. The sudden stop spins him around and he hits the hydrant barriers. Water going everywhere, minimal damage, the driver is okay. The year before, same class, same bad luck coming out of that far lane. Dean Cloutier in Fireball taking on David Korbotnik in Loose Screw, and the Fireball is about to go up in a ball of flames. Talk about being spectacular, rolls over once, but still has the presence of mind to drive it away. Cloutier's unusual rear-engine Ford bucket did not handle well at all. Fishtailing in the pit, but he really gets in trouble in the shutdown area. He hits a bump, tries to collect it, and rolls it over. It's amazing. He kept the engine going, rolls around on all fours, and drives it back to the pit area. Talk about getting your bell rung. The roll bar keeps the weight of the car off Cloutier's head. For the most part, it did collapse just a bit, virtually resting on the helmet following the rollover. He was shaken, but otherwise unhurt. But that go for broke style is typical of many great efforts we've seen in mud racing competition at the Summer Nationals in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.